Today we're taking another detailed look at Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra with new information on its specs, design, and even a few surprises that are going to make a lot of people happy. So let's start with something that's caused plenty of confusion lately, the S26 Edge. A tweet from Ice Universe mentioned that Samsung has restarted the S26 Plus project after the S25 Edge sold fewer units than they expected. Now that's led a lot of people online to assume that the S26 Edge was cancelled altogether, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now Ice Universe never said the Edge was scrapped, he simply confirmed that the S26 Plus was making a comeback. Meanwhile, Galaxy Club has spotted a new Samsung codename, More Slim, and that fits perfectly with the Edge, as the S25 Edge's codename was Slim, suggesting Samsung is following the same strategy as last year. So it looks like we're going to see the S26, the S26 Plus, and the S26 Ultra launched together in early 2026 and likely February, with the S26 Edge arriving later on in the year, just like Samsung did with the S25. Now onto the chip situation, and this part might surprise you. Now, multiple reports are claiming that Samsung is renaming the base S26 to the S26 Pro, and that both the S26 Pro and the S26 Plus are going to run on the Exynos 2600 globally, and they're not going to be using the Snapdragon. Now that might sound familiar because we heard the same things before the S25 launch and that never happened, but this time Samsung near enough confirmed it in their Q3 statement. They didn't confirm the specific regions, but it's likely that the US are going to get the Snapdragon, while most of the other markets are going to use the Exynos 2600, but that's still built on Samsung's GAA process. As for the S26 Ultra though, every version worldwide is going to use Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, and Samsung said to be using an advanced, higher clock variant as well. With early Gen 5 phones already showing great efficiency and performance, this is definitely great news for Samsung fans. Now another major change with the Ultra comes down to the display. It's expected to deliver better color accuracy and a higher peak brightness, and this time it's going to be slightly more rounded in the corners. Ice Universe posted a side-by-side screen protector shot that clearly shows the softer shape on the S26 Ultra, and he also posted this image as well with comparisons across all three S26 models. Now next up, we've got some news on connectivity. Now leaks suggest the entire S26 lineup could debut with Bluetooth 6.1 support, possibly making Samsung the first brand to do it. Now the current S25 Ultra runs on Bluetooth 5.4, and while 6.1 won't boost the transfer speeds, it does however bring lower latency, better privacy, and improved power efficiency. It's important to note though that right now Samsung is testing 6.1, and we don't have any confirmation that the S26 Ultra itself is going to be using it, and it could still launch with Bluetooth 6 instead. Now about the camera rumors, and there's been a lot of talk recently about a larger 3x telephoto sensor, but now it's looking a lot more likely that Samsung are going to stick with the same 3x setup as last year. We're still going to see improvements to image quality though, thanks to AI processing and software upgrades. Now charging however is getting a real upgrade. Multiple reports now point to 60 watt PPS charging, and it's going to start around 55 watts and hold roughly 45 watts all the way up to 70% charge, and this is going to cut charging time significantly compared to the 45 watt limit on the S25 Ultra. And finally, we've had another clear look at the design thanks to case manufacturer Thinborn, and their S26 Ultra cases match the exact same camera bump and dimensions seen in the leaked CAD. Now that lines up perfectly with what we've been seeing for months, so it's very likely that this is going to be the final design, and it's the design that I've been showcasing to you in my renders, including these ones in the hand. Now as always, the colors shown in my renders are simply just visual estimates to give you some illustration. We don't have the colors confirmed just yet, but everything else looks spot on. So overall, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a refined flagship with rounded design tweaks, faster charging, improved display brightness, Bluetooth 6 series connectivity, and that powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. And then of course, we've got the Edge coming later on in the year that also features a brand new design as well. With launch still a few months away though, we're no doubt going to get more and more leaks as we approach it, and of course I'm going to be sharing them as soon as they come in, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.